So Nick, we can hear a bit of rock and roll music going on at the moment. Do you feel like doing a bit of rock and roll dancing at the moment?
Well, Mel, could I just say that at the moment I think I'll just stay still. I don't want to do too much rock and rolling. We've had a long campaign for now, it's 2 weeks, and it's been relentless over that time. I mean, you know, from getting up at 5:30 in the morning and not getting home till 10, 11 at night. I'm glad it's all over. I'm glad that the situation is where I am now, that looks like I'm in and I've won. I'm just waiting for a few of the final figures to come out before I say anything or do anything like that I've won. But because I don't want to say too much until the final vote comes in. But Mel, yeah, no, I don't want to do too much rock and rolling at the moment. Maybe next week after a week's break.
Well, the preliminary vote counts that are in, they kind of do suggest a swing against you in Cabramatta. What are the voters saying? What does that swing mean? What do they want from you?
Mel, look, I think it's a continuation of the swing of two and a half years ago at the by-election. I think what the party's saying, what the people out there are saying, look, get your party in order. Make sure that things are going smooth, get it back on track, stop thinking about yourselves, start thinking about what you have to deliver to the people, that's state-wise. And I think that's more or less what the people want us to do, is to start looking after the people of New South Wales, not thinking about ourselves. And I think that's what's happened with the Labor Party over the years. We've sort of looked inwards at ourselves and not really been focused out there on the things we should be doing.
Some of your parliamentary colleagues, including your Smithfield MP Ninos Kashaba, look set to lose their seats. Is it bittersweet feeling at the moment?
It is, Mel. You know, it's sweet for me that looks like I'm getting in. I think the latest figures show me that I'll be in with about 52.5%, 52.2%. I am terribly sorry for my colleagues that have missed out, because some of those guys are tremendously talented people and we will miss them in Parliament, and especially my colleague Ninos Kashaba, who was on council with me for 4 years and the last 4 years been in Parliament, to lose his seat in the way he did. I'm sad for them and just wish them all the best, and guys, we just got to get on with life no matter what happens.
Thanks very much, Nick.
Thanks.
So how do you feel about tonight? The Fairfield seat is being held by Labor, but I guess Labor's been quite thoroughly ousted tonight. How do you feel?
Yeah, look, there's no doubt that Fairfield has all the voters of New South Wales sent a very strong message to the Labor Party, and that is that they want us to become reunified again, not to fight amongst ourselves and to focus on delivering results for people. We believe that the reason we are able to get a good result in Fairfield is because Guy Zangari stuck to a very simple message, and that is focusing on the results that achieved for the local area over the last 16 years, but in particular over the last 4 years. So that's why we believe we were able to get over the line, and likewise in Cabramatta, despite the fact that the Liberal Party put hundreds of thousands of dollars into it and a massive amount of volunteers and paid staff working very hard. The result in Cabramatta has been a fantastic message of support to Nick Lulich in very tough times. I always had confidence in Nick's ability to persuade the people of Cabramatta to support him in the darkest hour of the Labor Party, and they will be two people who will be working very hard to make sure that the government, the new government, the Barry O'Farrell government, continues to deliver for Western Sydney the way the previous Labor government did.
So your detractors might say that it's to factional players or people like you that the public is trying to send a message to. Do you think that's correct?
Yeah, look, that's only the media. I mean, the media choose to describe it that way. You know, I've been described as a faceless man. I mean, I can't be faceless if I'm a member of Parliament. I've been elected by people to represent them, and there's no doubt that I've played a very big role in the Labor Party, and that role has been a positive one, where I have provided a lot of stability to not just leaders, but a lot of encouragement and support to MPs and people coming through the system. That's what I've always had an interest in, as well as making sure I get good results for my electorate. So it's only media speculation. It helps sell newspapers, and it's something I thoroughly reject.
And are you sad to see, you know, pass over the reins to Guy Zangari, sad to say goodbye to Fairfield electorate?
Oh, look, there's no doubt I'm going to miss the people of Fairfield, but I'm going to be continuing to live in this community. I mean, your newspaper made a point about the fact that I continued to be involved in the campaign. Well, I'll need to remind your newspaper that I'm a member of the Labor Party. I continue to remain a member of the Labor Party. I'll live in this local area, and I'll play a role in not just this campaign, but all future campaigns of the Labor Party, because that's what Labor Party members do. And I'm really happy to be able to pass over the reins to Guy Zangari. I met him about 10 years ago when he was teaching at Fairfield Patrician Brothers. He impressed me back then and continues to impress me. He's going to be a very good voice for the people of Fairfield in the State Parliament.
Okay, thanks for your time. So Guy, how are you feeling tonight?
Look, I'm feeling great. We've put on a great campaign in Fairfield. And look, I've just got wonderful people behind me. We're still very close, but feeling quietly confident.
And what's the campaign been like for you?
It's been very busy. It's involved door knocking, it's involved phone calling, it's involved getting up early and going to train stations, getting up and meeting a lot of people, but it's been a great experience.
And what are you going to do tomorrow morning?
Well, tomorrow morning I'm just going to have breakfast with the kids and just enjoy a big breakfast, and then after that go to church.
Thanks for your time, Guy.